Hi, I'm Alicia, your prop money millionaire, cash stuffing, budgeting teacher, single mom of 3. It's time to get into these hands. These hands and bands. Take 2. Hey, it's Alicia. I was wearing my watch and I realized that my photos were scrolling through of my children, so we needed to change that. So I'm back now. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, what an amazing break I've had. I have recently decided, if you didn't know, to take a month-long hiatus from Etsy, and it was beautiful. I had all the intentions of working on all these projects and having all these things ready and like dumping a billion printables. And I did load some printables and we had some freebies, and there was nothing wrong with what I offered as my freebies, according to me. That's all that matters. But I enjoyed the time off, so I don't feel like it was a waste at all. And I still am here returning. I know that often when someone takes a break in our community, it is very difficult for them to return. It's just the nature of the beast. You have that break, you have that time off, you've gotten accustomed to not doing certain things, especially like filming, if you also take a time out from filming. But just the management of orders and because I'm a one-woman show, right? That's changing a little bit. I'm gonna get to that in a second, but so when I do take a break, one, I know I needed it, and two, I'm glad that I did take a full break and didn't work on too many projects. With that being said, I did work on some stuff, and I'm gonna share all that with you today. First, let's do our affirmation. Also, I'm not going to be cash stuffing anything today. There's no money today. This is going to be me. Hey, I'm back. It's a hey, I'm back. And if you have not been following during my cash stuffings, my savings challenge videos, I am competing with Tracy at Golden Girl Budgets on this Nixter challenge that she created. Nixter, listen, first of all, go check out her channel, all of them. Tracy, Nix, Budgets, Golden Girl Budgets and Nixter Budgets. Check them out. The karaoke challenge is the one that Tracy and I are doing. I just randomly was like, I'm going to challenge you. And, and here we are. I wasn't taking this seriously. And Tracy came with a full, you gotta go check the video out. She came with a whole set and everything. So stay tuned for my next cash stuffing video where I do my response to her video. We're going to keep this going because you got to vote who's going to win. Obviously, Tracy's in this a little deep. I don't know, y'all. She's scaring me a little bit. Either way, if I win or lose, I'm still getting the money on my end. She's going crazy. She's going ham. This one. Today I am glowing. Today I have huge amounts of energy and focus to take on any challenge. Oh, yes. Yes. What a word for a Friday. If you don't speak life into yourself, then you can't expect anyone else to do it. But also, when you speak life into yourself and you tell yourself you're going to have a good day, or you tell yourself that you are glowing and that you are able to take on any challenge, you start to believe those words. You need to feed yourself the same good food that you feed yourself, like real food and nutrients. Your soul and your mind also need the same type of fuel, that same positive inner love. Okay, you have to have self-love before you can give anyone else some love, right? Don't mind the markers on my hand. So take a moment, literally right now. Everyone just take a second, right? We're all going to do this together right now. Take a second and everyone just say, today I am glowing. I'm going to count to 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Today I am glowing. Believe it. Believe it. All right, guys. So we still have cards to go. I'm loving this set. Okay. Also, it's Friday, and even though I'm not cash stuffing, come on, I am going to roll the scroll because I am so close to a whole share in Tesla so we can move on. I think this might actually make me have a whole share. I'm not sure yet. We'll roll it. We'll invest. If you don't know, I invest $10 into Robinhood every week. It is my little bit of me trying to be a better adult to prepare for my future. Baby steps, people, baby steps. If you are interested in any of this information about Robinhood or investing or trading, all that, go see Mommy Trader. She's got a wealth of knowledge and is just a kind, beautiful soul. But we are investing $10 into Tesla. What I do is I've just been working to get a whole share in all the ones that I currently have on my portfolio. And then I'll either go through again on some of them if I want to, or I'm thinking about investing in USAA and Navy Federal since I do bank with them. Not sure about any of that yet. I've just literally right this moment thought about that. So we'll see. But I do invest $10 a week. It's fractional shares with Robinhood. You don't have to do like the whole share because purchasing a whole share can often be a daunting task. Also, sometimes it's a financial hardship for some of us because it's pricey. But this way I can do little chunks until I get to a whole share. Check it out. If you do sign up, if you use my link below, then we both get a free share of some random stock they give us. So just to add to our portfolio, I'm saying you get a little bit some, I get a little bit some, everybody's winning. All right. So now let me show you. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know where to start. First of all, my mat is filthy. I've been working on this area because it's bigger and I've been working. Normally I work at my desk and this has ruined my mat. And I think it might be time for a new one. Don't know yet. Don't hold me to that. Okay, let's start with my new, I guess, Valentine's Day date night scratch-offs. These are limited only because I don't have a lot of these hearts. So when I say limited, I mean really limited. And I'm thinking, oh no, so each one is $75. So you get 8 hearts, right? 2, 4. So yes, you get 8 hearts. The total sum will add up to $75. I have the pink one, the purple with the blue background, and then it's like flowers, like a darker pink with the white, with the red hearts. Once the red and the, like, it's like, I don't know. Can you see that? It's like a light peach pink looking purple. I don't know. Once those 2 colors are gone, they'll all just be gold because I can manage the gold a lot easier. These are limited colors. So the numbers that are on here, like the quantity numbers, when you go to purchase, literally I have like, I think I can do like 8 or 9 of each one, if that. So it's very, very little, of these colors. This one I'll have. So once these colors are run out, I will then put the listing for all of them, but they'll all have gold hearts. And I'll, at that time, show the picture will change and it'll all show gold hearts for all of them. Now, I don't know how long I'll have this up, how long these will be available. They do fit into the brown envelopes that I use. So you can get that without tracking. So that saves on the cost. Remember, the ones that don't have tracking, they go into the brown envelope and they get shipped to you with just a stamp on them. So you can have some savings. That's my whole goal. Everything is so we can save money. So I try to share that savings onto you or pass that savings on to you. And just remember, when we do it that way, there's no tracking. I can't find it. I can't help you look for it with the tracking number if we don't put tracking on it, just so you're aware. If you're fine with that, stamp, boom, out to you. Okay, so that's that. So we have those. We also have a new murder mystery. Okay. This one is Haunted House, and I'm in love with the design. Okay, look at this. First of all, look at the new placeholder. I don't even know where the camera is right now. I feel like I am not in. Am I in? I feel like my lighting is weird. I don't know, guys. I'm all over the place. Okay. Hands and Bands Murder Mystery. Get the Haunted House. Okay. And, I'm not going to share with you the actual details of like the wording, but I will show you my design. Look at that. So on the opposite side, you get the backstory, you get directions, and then you will receive, and these stay the same. The tracker is the same amount. But you will get new sets of clues to go with this backstory. Day 1 clues you open first, and you save the amounts on those cards. So you just go in and pull one out, and since it's $15, you would say 15 and then read the clue. And you have the reason that there's day 1 and day 2 because they build. So these clues, once you have this information, then you can get this information. It just helps build the story. And then once you're all done, you have the solution card, and that one is $20. And then you find out if you guessed right or not. So you get all of that in the envelope. It does come in the envelope, or the zipper envelope. And this is your little freebie. You get the prop money placeholder that matches the set. Okay. I'm so excited for this. I wanted to release more often. These, I think now that I have a better grip on like the actual format of designing it, that was the hardest part, right? Like the designing is usually what takes me the longest. I put a lot of thought and effort into my designs, and I really try to test run things and make sure they are just right, as if I were the one buying them. So it takes me a little longer sometimes just because of that. And just tips out to my other Etsy designers, shop owners. If you're not printing your product before you start selling it, then that's my advice to you today. To make sure you're printing your things out, to use your items, to make sure the functionality of it matches the mindset that you have for the goal. If the goal is one thing and when you actually use it, you're not getting that, then that's when we go back to the drawing board. And I cannot tell you how many times that part happens a lot for me. That's normal. And you should be processing and changing and getting better. And it's the norm, right? Okay. Anyway, so that's the other item. And then we've got, look at those slide in. These are my new Larry scratch off. I don't know what to call these. My new Larry scratch off card boxes. I don't know. I'm going to have a cool name by the time it launches. I'm not. So these, okay, so you get the little box, and you see there's all the Larrys on it with a different swirl design rainbow. It's kind of sheer sticker on there. And then you get 25 of these Larry cards, and they're different colors. And on the back, you get a scratch piece. These are all laminated. The lamination comes first, and then the scratch off token. And that's intentional, the scratch off piece. That's intentional so that you're able to reuse this set. Okay, so let me give you a little backstory. Gina, before I saw anybody else's, came to me and was like, hey, I have an idea. What do you think about this? And I was like, I hate it. And then fast forward, and then Erica was like, hey, I have an idea. And I was like, funny you mention, because, but she's the one that said, how about a Larry on it? So Gina and Erica are the true inspiration for this little set. And again, it is 25 cards, and you can either have it, 1 through, like this one's Emmys, actually. This set is Emmys, and the numbers on the back are all the numbers 1, 2, 3, like 1 through 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way through 25. So she can pull any one, and it'll be one of those numbers. The total for that is $325. And so I'm making another set as well. So you can either have this one, this total value of $325 if you want to save that amount, or you can get the $800 one. The $800 one, the denominations are 15, 25. I thought I had one printed out. It's 15, 25, 30, 40, and 50, I think. I want to say that's right. 15, 25, 30, 40, 50. And so each of those 5 times mixed in, you don't know which one you're going to pull. And that one equals 800. And so I have those 2 options available. Again, they're laminated with the scratch off circle on the back, and they come in a cute little case. So I thought that was cute. And if you want to know the dimensions of this case, we can measure. Get your tape measure out. This is not quite 3 inches, and then like an inch this way. Okay, so it's a little 3-inch box. I think it's very cute. All right. Okay, still not done, and I hope that this camera angle and everything is doing us justice. All right, I mentioned before a partnership, right? So I have an amazing sister, and if you followed me for any amount of time, especially in the beginning, you know that 99% of the products that I sell all come from my Cricut, my printer, and my laminator, right? And I make things with my heat press. You may not know that 3 of those items all came from my sister. The printer, the Cricut, and the heat press are all from her as gifts. Like, she literally gifted me her Cricut. It was her Cricut, and she was getting an upgrade, and that, like, what? Like, that was amazing to me. And from my little corner of the world in this YouTube verse, and her gift blossomed into Hands and Bands, and where we are today. So we've been bouncing ideas and just talking, and she's got lots of gadgets, and she's really crafty. And so she's like, hey, I had an idea. And so we've been working on this for a while. These things don't happen overnight, you know. Sometimes they do. This one didn't. That's okay. She has created, let me show you. Do you see this? This is a 3D printed Larry. Oh my gosh. Like, is my lighting even good today? What is happening in my world? Do you see this? Bring in the light. Do you see him in his glory? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me talk about this. And yeah, I am going to hold this like for a second. Okay, she literally had to design. I don't know anything about 3D printing, but I know that you have to design things first before you can print them, right? She had to literally take my 2D design and then recreate into a 3D masterpiece, and then figure out the stuff, right? The specifications, and get it working. And beautiful, because, you know, Larry doesn't have a butt when I print him out like this, and his legs and things are different. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this one is mine, and it's gold because obviously, you know, my whole aesthetic is gold. And this little figurine will be available for sale. So I partnered with her, and she will be the person that's creating all of my 3D, prints. Like, oh my gosh. She will have access to my Wix site where you get the freebies, and that's where we're going to do all the purchases for this through. And these will be live next week. We're going to do sort of a pre-sale, but we're not going to do it until next week. I wanted to show you. I just couldn't hold it anymore. Like, when I received mine, I was like, I can't not say anything. I know we have to wait. We're not really ready to like sell and launch. I'm really big on making sure that everything is perfect, and to make sure we have everything on hand and prepared before we start actually selling things. So we're close. Next week, I promise. But I had to show you. Look at his face. Okay. So we're gonna offer these. It's the miniature ones. It's just a little figurine. I'm not even done yet. This girl did herself. Then she was like, but I also made him into a bank. What? Bring in the light. What? Look at his face. Oh my gosh. Do you see this? I don't even care. I'm holding this light. I don't even care what you think. He is a literal bank. Okay, look at the size difference. Look at this. Okay, I just can't. I don't even know what this looks like to have a 3D printer in my home. Like, I would be printing the most ridiculous stuff. I have like a sort quick, and it was sort quick 3D printed. Okay, so, and I haven't even opened this. I'm gonna break it now. I'm not gonna do it. I think these last one more week. Okay. These are from Shein. Is that what we're saying, Erica? Shein? Sheen? Shane? Shein? Sheen? I don't know. Whatever. That's where these are from. They're cute. I lost the jewel. But anyway, so you know, the money inserts here. I don't even have change to insert. These are very light. 3D printing is light. Okay. He's got his bow tie. His eyes are closed. Look at him. Look at their legs. I just love it. I love it so much. So these are not the colors that we're going to be offering. When she made me these are what she had on hand. I think it's called Filament. This is the colors that she had on hand to like show me which her ideas were, to get the ball rolling on us in our conversations. So Larry will be offered in his normal colors, which if you don't know, Larry comes in, this isn't really as bright, but he comes in pink, all pastels, pink, green, yellow, purple, and a blue. So those are the colors that will be available for Larry as a tiny figurine or as the larger bank. So you'll have the option to get either one. And I'm just so excited about all of this. Like I just can't. You remember how I said how big my hand is? Like this thing is, it's perfect. I have a little Larry army in my room because she sent me like a bunch of different other colors and different sizes and things, and not this big. This is the biggest one. And this is the smallest one. But I have them all lined up on my TV, like my Larry army. Okay. Okay. That's a lot. It's a lot going on. And I didn't even show you the freebie yet. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's the Larry stuff. I'm not even done yet, guys. Like this is insane today. Okay. Then we have the Friday freebie. Again, if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you stick around. I hope you subscribe. I'd like to have a lot of fun. I laugh a lot. I have a huge heart and I just like to give, right? When I started, I did not have a lot of extra money that I could see. And so I was doing a lot of questioning where the heck these people were getting money to do challenges. How? Then I realized later through like watching a billion videos, which we all do in the beginning, they aren't doing these challenges with additional money. They're using their regular money to save. That's like, what? Right? Light bulb. But then I was like, I want to do fun challenges and things. And so that's how I kind of sparked. And I wanted to make sure our community had the option. Not everyone can afford the challenges. And I get that. So every Friday, if you didn't know, I offer a freebie. Come check it out. I show it here and then it's free on my website. My website is listed below. You do have to sign up first in order to get access and then you're able to gain it. Please, I ask that you don't email me asking me for it because I'm not going to, that's the whole point of having that site. So I don't have to send out like single emails to 1,000 people. Please just access it that way. It's free. Now, if you have issues with accessing it or I got the wrong file on there, please let me know. Please. Okay. So this week's freebie is called Calculate the Cash. As a calculator. Color and save the numbers below and they equal $200. Look at that. I thought that was so funny. Okay. You always get the matching envelope to print out. And this time, so the freebie only comes with these 2 sheets. All right. Remember, when you go to print, if you click copies, numbers per page or whatever it says at the bottom, you hit the drop down and you can put 2 on a sheet or 4, 6, 9, whatever, right? So if you put 2, it'll look like this. If you go to my Etsy, like some people either don't catch it in time, it's only up for a week. If you don't catch it in time or you prefer to purchase it to support, which I really appreciate, but it is free, but I do greatly appreciate it. If you do purchase it, you'll get all 3 already. This one's already ready as this. That's the size is ready to print out, just like this, and you'll get the 2 on one sheet. On the free site, you're only going to get the big one and the little one, but you can print this yourself with the 2 on there. Okay, just an FYI. If you're having trouble getting the 2 on one, then you can go to the Etsy and you can purchase it. It's $3 and get all 3 sheets. Okay. So this one I use, and I print my stuff on cardstock because when I put it in my A5 challenges, it fits right inside of there. And I like to color, so it gives a little more like sturdiness behind it. So again, you just color in the boxes as you save the different dollar amounts, and it adds up to 200. Calculate the cash. Okay, now I am all done. Now I have given you my love. I hope. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. On a more serious note, very quickly, I hope you're still with me. Please, 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 if you haven't heard, Emmy and her family are going through a major life-changing ordeal. She has told me, and she has told me also that she will probably mention it on her channel when she does come back to making videos and when she feels comfortable doing so. So all I ask is that you keep her in your thoughts and prayers. If you don't follow her on Instagram, is how she let everyone know what was going on. But just keep her in your thoughts and prayers. I know that we love to have fun, and we are a huge family. And someone mentioned it perfectly on Chris's live yesterday. Budgeting Just Because is live. They said we're a family. We pray together. We laugh together. We cry together. And oh my gosh, that is so true. That's exactly what we are here. We are a family, and we are supportive, and we do have those emotions together, and supporting one another together. Life happens, right? And so we can never be 100% prepared for whatever is coming. I truly, truly feel blessed to have some of the most amazing friendships from this community. So that being said, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Make smart choices. What I tell my seniors at the end of the week. Please be safe. Make smart choices. Enjoy your weekend. And have a good one. Okay, bye. I like sharing my life with you.